Who are the top 10 baseball players in history with the most home runs in a single season? Ken Arizona here, Vista, California. I'm looking at Tuesday, March 17th, 2026. The top 10 most home runs in a single season by baseball players. Do you know that list? Now, I'm talking about single season. Now, we know the career list, and I have that here. The top 10 career home run leaders. Everyone should know this if you're a baseball nerd. Barry Bonds, 762, number 1. Henry Aaron, 755, number 2. Babe Ruth, 714, number 3. Number 4, Albert Pujols, 703. 4 guys in the 700 club. Number 5, Alex Rodriguez, 696. Number 6, Willie Mays, 660. Number 7, Ken Griffey, 630. Number 8, Jim Thome, 612. Number 9, Sammy Sosa, 609. And then number 10 on the list, Frank Robinson, 586. That's the top 10 career. How many of these guys made the top 10 in a single season, as far as most in a season? Well, I'm looking. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys. No, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, my fault. 3 guys made the top 10 in a single season. Did you know that stat? You can name the top 10 career leaders in home runs, but only 3 of those guys in the top 10 career made the top 10 in a single season. Single season. Let's look at it. Barry Bonds, 2001, hit 73 home runs. Number 2, Mark McGwire, 70. Number 3, Sammy Sosa, 66. This is single season. Number 4, Mark McGwire, 65. So he's got 2. Number 5, Sammy Sosa, 64. Number 6, Sammy Sosa, 63. Sammy Sosa, 3 times, is in the top 10. Mark McGwire is twice. Number 7 on the list, how about Aaron Judge, 62. Number 8, Roger Maris, 61. Number 9, Cal Raleigh, 60. And then number 10, Babe Ruth, 60. So in the career numbers, who's in the career numbers? Well, Barry Bonds is. He's 762. The other guy in the career numbers, Babe Ruth, 714. And who's the third guy in the career numbers? Sammy Sosa. Did you notice that Albert Pujols, 703, he's not in the top 10 for a single season? Alex Rodriguez is not in the top 10. Did you know that Henry Aaron is not in the top 10 for a single season? Willie Mays is not in the top 10 single season. Ken Griffey is not in the top 10. Jim Thome not in the top 10, and neither is Frank Robinson as far as single season. Did you know that stat? I didn't know that. They're in the top 10 for career, but they're not. 7 of those guys are not in the top 10 single season. How about that? The only guys who are in the top 10 career and the top 10 for a single season are Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, and Babe Ruth. How about that for a stat in baseball history? All right, we're done with home runs. I've done a lot of videos on home runs. This was a different kind of video because we can talk all day about the top 10 career home run leaders and look at their season by season, how they arrived at the number that they have. And we can talk all day about single season totals. How about Sammy Sosa? 3 times in the top 10. He had a 66, a 64, and a 63. And you know what's embarrassing? He's not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Sammy Sosa has a career total of 609 home runs. And he's not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Why? PED accusation? What's going on? I don't know the full story with Sammy Sosa, do you? I can't pass judgment because I don't know all the details. All I know is, for certain, he's not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. This is a total embarrassment, either for Sammy or for baseball in general. And, okay, Mark McGwire is twice in the top 10 single season. He didn't make the top 10 career. How many home runs did Mark McGwire end up with? He ended up with 583. He just missed the cut. The cut was 586, Frank Robinson. He was number 10, career. So, but Mark McGwire, he's in the single season total twice. He had a 70 and he had a 65. He's not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Embarrassing. Barry Bonds made both lists. He's on the career totals, 762, and he made the top 10 for a single season. He had 73. He's not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Embarrassing. All right. The guy in the top 10 single season, the only one in the Hall of Fame, single season highest number, home runs, Babe Ruth. He had a 60 home run season, 1927. He's in the top 10 single season. He's the only one in baseball history who has the most home runs in a season, making the top 10 list that's in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Did you know that one? Again, the single season, Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa. Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Aaron Judge, Roger Maris, Cal Raleigh, and Babe Ruth. That's the top 10 single season highest totals. Babe Ruth's the only one in the Hall of Fame. Aaron Judge is still playing. Roger Maris, not in the Hall of Fame. Cal Raleigh hit 60 in 2025. How about that? He's still playing. So Bonds, McGwire, and Sosa are not in the Baseball Hall of Fame, yet they're in the top 10 single season. And the only one to make the top 10 in career both single season and career, was Sammy Sosa and Babe Ruth. Career, the top 10. Three of them are not in the Hall. Four of them, sorry. In the career top 10, 4 career home runs, most home runs in a career. Out of the top 10 list, 4 of them are not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Barry Bonds, Albert Pujols. Well, he needs the 5-year waiting period. I think it's 2 or 3rd year now. He'll get in, but he's not in now. Alex Rodriguez and Sammy Sosa. That's 4 out of the 10. The others who are in are Aaron, Ruth, Mays, Griffey, Thome, and Robinson. They're the top 10. Do I need the top 10 list again to tell you? Barry Bonds, Henry Aaron, Babe Ruth, Albert Pujols, Alex Rodriguez, Willie Mays, Ken Griffey, Jim Thome, Sammy Sosa, Frank Robinson. 4 of those guys I just mentioned are not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. The other 6 are. And as far as the single season total, out of the 10, most, I got it here, single season. Only one guy in that single season total is in the Hall of Fame, and that is the Babe Ruth. All right, we're done with home run single season totals. What should I do next? There's an interesting stat on total bases for a season. There's the top 10 career, and then there's the top 10 single season. That'll be an interesting list to compare side by side. How many in the top 10 total bases career are also in the top 10 single season? I'll look at it next. I'm out.